over here with head coach of the men's basketball team, Jake Zender. First of all, big win against Barton at home. Talk about this upcoming match with Lees-McRae. You went to their place earlier in the season. It was a shootout. Talk about what you're expecting at home this time around.
Yeah, maybe we can guard somebody on Saturday. It wasn't the case when we were up there in Banner Elk, so hopefully we make some adjustments and can guard a couple of those guys.
They've got some. We just mentioned their shooting. Obviously, they've got guys like Sidney Dollar and a couple other guys to mention as well. But what are you expecting from them coming out here in the Walter D. Smith University Center?
They're a sleeping giant, those guys. They returned pretty much everybody off last year's roster. I think one of their guys is injured or has something going on, so he hasn't been playing. But for the most part, that's a roster that stayed intact. So they finished the top half of the league, and they can get it going at any moment. You don't want to mess with the sleeping dog. So they're good.
Absolutely. Focusing more on your squad a little bit, you got Jonah Pierce back after the one-game absence. He played really well against Barton. I think the guys are starting to come back together again after that last week. What have you seen from the guys that's impressed you over the game against Barton and now going into Lees-McRae?
Everybody's going to take their lumps. It's not going to be smooth sailing all the way through, and it's kind of those teams that can kind of handle adversity the best. But they're resilient and been good in practice, and nothing much has changed. I think maybe we just lost sight of some things there for a little bit, but I think we're back on track. I've been happy with practices. Hopefully we get a great one today and be ready.
Absolutely. Last question. It's coaches versus cancer game. What does it mean to you and the team, as well as bringing in fans for this game?
Smith's been great. I think it's been electric. I would like to see maybe some more bodies in there, but again, I think you got to put the product out there. I think the women's team is rolling. If you're in Florence and you're not, going to see Jerry Porter's squad, you're crazy, because they got a really good shot. So I'd love to see her get some fans, and then maybe that could trickle over into our game as well. But I do think it's been good. I think the Smith's been electric. It just, we can get one or two more bodies in those seats, and that might go a long way.
Absolutely. Well, good luck to your squad against Lees-McRae this Saturday.
I appreciate it.
Thanks.
Welcome back to the Smith Center on the wonderful campus here at Francis Marion University. We are about 3 minutes away from starting lineups. It is the second game of our Conference Carolinas doubleheader where the Francis Marion University Patriots are going up against the Lees-McRae College Bobcats. The Patriots are coming in with a record of 11-7. They are 8-4 in Conference Carolina. That puts them right now in fifth, but they are only one game back of three teams, Barton, Emmanuel, and Belmont Abbey, all at 9-3, and then UNC Pembroke is 12-1. And guess who gave them that one loss? Yes, that was the Patriots going up to Pembroke before the Christmas break and dealing them their only loss of the season. Patriots did play UNC Pembroke just a couple of days ago on January 21st, missing one of our important players on the inside, Jonah Pierce. And so Pembroke came away with a 12-point victory, 71-83. Patriots did bounce back on January 24th against Barton College, winning that one in convincing fashion, 82-65. But for the most part, Patriots have a full complement. Chandler O'Bannon is not going to be with us. He's a scratch today. But the Patriots have just about everybody else. The Bobcats from Lees-McRae come in at 8-12. They are 4-8 in Conference Carolina. They're in the bottom third or quarter of the group. So the Patriots need to keep focused today on this team and not let any delusions of grandeur cloud their performance, and they can keep on these winning ways and possibly get a half a game behind some of these teams, Belmont Abbey, Emmanuel, and Barton College. And with a loss from any one of those would put Patriots further up in the rankings in Conference Carolina and allow them a better seed when tournament time comes around. We're not too far away from that. The Patriots have 8 more ball games, all of which are Conference Carolina ball games. Our next home game is going to be against Emmanuel, and that will be in about 2 weeks. So Emmanuel will have an opportunity to get them at home. And next Saturday, we'll be playing Belmont Abbey at their place. So the Patriots have a little bit of their destiny in their own hands. We've completed our home with UNC Pembroke, but we still have some matches against these squads that are above us in the standings. With the Patriots, we've got a couple of guys that average double digits on the season. First of all, number 1, Tion Rollins, he averages just a tick over 17 points per game. Bryce Beamer, 15.5 points a game. Jonah Pierce, who missed that game against UNC Pembroke, he's a little bit over 15 points a game. And then our senior leadership coming in with right under 15 points, 14.8 points a game, is Alex Cox. So a lot of mix of new players, leadership players, developing players. We've got an emerging young man that was on the JV squad who's been called up. Adonis Cole has made an impact over the last couple of ball games. So things looking very bright for this Patriots ball club. I know Coach Jake Zender, that you just saw an interview with a couple of minutes ago, is reiterating that same sentiment. Now let's go ahead and take a look at our opening or starting lineups. First of all, Lees-McRae, the Bobcats coming in at 8-12, 4-8 in the conference. Starting at guard, a 6'3", 200-pound junior from Petersburg, Virginia, number 0, Jalen Stewart. We've got a 6'4" junior forward, topping the scales at 215 from Denver, North Carolina, number 1, Sidney Dollar. A 5'10" junior guard at 185 pounds from Richmond, Virginia, number 2, Timon Jones. Playing forward, a 210-pound, 6'5" senior from Fayetteville, North Carolina, and number 14, Williams Onyenodi. And then rounding out the starting five at guard, a 6'3", 180-pound junior from West Palm Beach, Florida, number 22, Jeremy Golson. Patriots right now are playing their promotional video, their intro. We'll go ahead and look at their starting lineups in just a second. Let me mention the head coach for the Bobcats is head coach Steve Harden. His assistant coaches are Trenton Burleson, Kevin Phillips, and Tony Harden. The associate head coach is Deshaun Motley. These folks from Lees-McRae are coming in from Banner Elk, North Carolina. Beautiful mountain area up there, just a few miles from Boone, North Carolina. Now let's take a look at that FMU. The Patriots line up. They come in with an overall record of 11-7, 8-4 in Conference Carolina. We're going to have starting at guard a 6'1", 197-pound senior from Tallahassee, Florida, number 1, Tion Rollins. Coming in at forward, a 6'5", 221 senior from Odessa, Florida, number 3, Bryce Beamer. Some senior leadership at guard. Our 6'3", 173-pound, fifth-year senior from Concord, North Carolina, number 4, Alex Cox. Playing that shooting guard position, a 200-pound, 6'1" guard, sophomore from Miami, Florida, number 5, Fred St. Cyr Jr. And in the middle, a 6'8", 218-pound center from Sanford, Florida, number 15, Jonah Pierce. The head coach for the Patriots is Jake Zender. His assistant coaches are Alex Burge and Patrick Paul. Our lovely, fantastic athletic trainer is Haley Black, and the manager is Ashton Corbin. So the Patriots will have Jonah Pierce coming in the circle. He'll be going up against number 14, Williams Onyeodi. Patriots wearing their home whites, blue numbers, letters, some red piping. And then the men for Barton are wearing their away yellows with the dark blue letters and numbers and some dark blue trim. Cox, three-pointer, right side, Shotzi, and Alex Cox starts off the ball game with a three-pointer. Jones, left side, rattles a three in his own. So Timon Jones answers right back. Rollins now has it, sets up the offense for the Patriots. Goes to the free throw line. Sincere has it. Three-pointer, left side, Shotzi, and Bryce Beamer knocks it down. Golson ties a three. This one's a little too strong. Pierce comes away with it. Both teams trying to chunk it from the cheap seats early on in this ball game. Not even a minute gone. Inside, Pierce makes a move, goes up strong right hand, can't quite get it to go down, gets his own board, and then gets it stripped away, but they're going to call a hack on the interior. That's going to be on Jalen Stewart, number 0, his first personal foul, team's first. They're calling it a shooting foul. Pierce looks like he jammed a finger on that left hand.
At the line for the Patriots, number 15, Jonah Pierce.
And Pierce, a 55% free throw shooter, toes the line. Up, rattles around, and he gets it to go down. And you could hear the Super Mario World coin getting flushed as he made that one. Second free throw attempt. And he splashes that one in. So the Patriots up by 5. Bobcats push down that baseline, move the ball around. Golson has it. Inside to Williams. Rattles around, no good. And Jonah comes away with a rebound, and Rollins is going to push it up for the Patriots. Man-to-man defense. Ball's knocked around. Patriots come away with it. Beamer turns it over, however, and the Bobcats come back the other way. And nice transition basket. Onyoti gets the nice basket in transition. Pierce gets it inside, easily finishes. And so the Bobcats don't close down, and Jonah with the easy basket. Foul on the floor. Onyoti was going to get the easy basket. That's going to be on Jonah Pierce, his first personal foul. Team's first. Just a tick over 2 minutes gone in this ball game. Bobcats inbound the ball underneath their own basket. They get it in. Onyoti has it. Jones pushes it around. Jones gets it to the free throw line. Backs up, no good. Ball taps around. Rollins comes away with it. Patriots don't have numbers, but Farid Sincere goes in strong. Can't get it to go down. Beamer and Jones collide. Ball gets knocked out of bounds. It will be Bobcats ball. Patriots playing some zone defense, and we're going to have a carry by Timon Jones. And so turnover goes to the Patriots. Rollins gets it across the timeline. Cox has it. Bobcats almost came up with a steal that time. Pierce gets it to Cox. Couldn't quite corral that pass, but it was knocked out of bounds by one of the Bobcats. Looks like it might have been Dollar. And the Patriots get to maintain possession. A little sloppy play by the Patriots, and Golson gets the open look for the three and splashes it on the left side and cuts the Patriot lead down to 2. Rollins gets it to Cox between the circles. 23 on the shot clock, and they reset. Tight man-to-man by Lees-McRae. They've caused a couple of turnovers with their defense so far. Rollins hit the deck, but did a great job to get it back to Cox. Cox gets inside, goes up high off the glass, couldn't get it to go down. Jonah Pierce comes and cleans up the garbage. Pierce got caught up in the air, and Stewart went right around him. Nice looking basket. Backdoor cut, Cox, but it gets cut off by Dollar, who gets the steal. Golson from Steph Curry range, and he knocks it down. And the Bobcats have their first lead of the ball game. 12-13 is our score. Sincere has it. 35 feet away from the basket. Now Rollins on the right wing. Beamer for 3. That's going to be off to the left side. And the Bobcats come back the other way. Golson thought about another 3, but pokes it inside. Onyoti has it. And Beamer strips it away. Cox has it. Gets it to Rollins. Rollins goes up against Jones, who, with some very strong hands, almost ripped that ball away, but gets called for the foul. So Timon Jones will pick up his first personal foul. Second team. We'll be back with possession in just a moment. This is the Patriots Sports Network.
Do the do.
Back here at the Smith Center, Patriots down by 1. They were up 5 early, and then Lees-McRae came storming back off of the three-point ability of number 22 for the Bobcats, Jeremy Golson, who knocked down back-to-back three-pointers, one of them from directly in between the circles, a deep, deep three. Patriots also with 3 turnovers in the first 4.5 minutes of this ball game. Need to clean that up just a little bit. Some definite recognition should go to the defense of the Bobcats for causing those turnovers. Adonis Cole in for the Patriots. He gets the ball inside. Beamer with the soft left hand after Adonis got tripped up, but got the ball tapped over to Beamer. Beamer with a nice job finishing with that left hand. Inside. And Brown for 3 on the left side, no good. Beamer comes away with the rebound. Got it to Cole, back to Cox. Also on the floor for the Patriots, we're going to see number 34, Nick Silva, for the first time. Cole now has it deep on the right wing. Substitution in for the Bobcats, number 21, Nico Ashley, and number 3, Brandon Brown, in for the first time. We'll also see number 4, L.J. Rogers, just check into the ball game, and number 23, Folly Bogan, in for the Bobcats. So a lot of new personnel on the floor for the Bobcats. Patriots have a couple of new players in as well. Cole gets it into Silva. Silva is from Sao Paulo, Brazil. Sincere. He goes with the deep three himself and gets fouled. That's going to be L.J. Rogers. And we'll see Farid Sincere on the line. He'll shoot 3. So Farid is a 60% free throw shooter. Patriots with the 1-point lead, 14-15 to go in the first half, and Farid can't get the first one to go down. Too strong back iron. 2 more free throws on the way for that young man. Can't get the second free throw to go down either. So Jonah Pierce will check back into the ball game and give Bryce Beamer a little bit of a breather. Beamer's got a couple of baskets in this ball game, and Sincere knocks down the third. So 1 for 3 on that exchange. Inside they go. Teardrop, no good. Nice try that time by Stewart. He just couldn't get it over the rim. And Jonah comes away with the rebound. Pierce, tallest man on the floor at the moment. St. Cyr gets it to Silva. Silva goes baseline, kicks it back. Farid for 3. Off the iron, no good. Cole tries to wrestle it away, but the Bobcats come away with it. And great defense by Pierce, who gave it right back to the Bobcats, who fortunately don't make the Patriots pay.
Substitution for the Patriots. Number 1, Tion Rollins.
So Tion Rollins back in for the Patriots, leading scorer for the Patriots on the season. Got a little bit of a breather, and Cole got some more playing time. He's the young man that got brought up just a couple of weeks ago. He's had a very solid impact on this squad. Silva deep on the right side. He goes baseline. They collapse on him. He skips it outside. Cox does corral it. Backs up for 3. Can't get it to go. Silva keeps it alive. He goes up strong. He loses control. And then for just all kinds. And Silva can't get it to go. And finally, we have a goaltending call. So the Patriots missed about 4 or 5 shots from point blank range. They weren't uncontested, but I'm sure most of those young men would like to have those back. Sincere gets a great steal. It's 2-on-1, but the Bobcats do a great job of coming back. Rollins 3, left wing, Shotzi, he knocks it down. I think they're going to call that, it was a 2. He had his toe on the line on that baseline, but the Patriots once again back up by 5, 12-26 to go in the first half. Stewart gets it over to Brown. Skip pass, and we're going to have a foul on Rollins. So Rollins picks up his first. Sidney Dollar back in the game for the Bobcats, as well as number 2, Jones, and Bryce Beamer back on the floor for the Patriots. Jones, three-pointer, right side, off the side-iron, no good. Alex Cox comes away with it. Gets it to Rollins. Beamer, right side 3, too short, knocked around. Rollins with a great offensive board. And then we're going to have a travel as Jonah Pierce got tripped up, fell down, and traveled. So it'll be a turnover to the Bobcats. That takes us to another media timeout. So with 11:52 to go in the first half, Patriots up by 5. Bobcats will have the ball. We'll be back in just a moment. This is the Patriots Sports Network.
Pizza, better with Pepsi.
Neither team shooting lights out early on in this ball game. About 8 minutes in, the Patriots are 6 of 15, 40%. Lees-McRae is 5 of 13, 39%, but they're getting a lot of shots up on the glass. Another turnover goes to the Patriots. Fred St. Cyr Jr. goes up and he gets undercut. He got the ball up on the glass, couldn't get it to go down. He was looking for the and one. I think Jonah Pierce was looking for the back pass to flush it.
At the line for the Patriots, number 5, Fred St. Cyr Jr.
So Farad's got a point on the ball game, and he rattles the first one down, picks up his second free throw point. We're going to see number 22, Jeremy Golson, check back in for the Bobcats. He had a couple of back-to-back threes a couple of minutes ago, and St. Cyr Jr. gets his second free throw. He's now 3 of 5 from the charity stripe. Roger gets it inside. They kick it back outside to Brown. Brown gets it back to Dollar, who gets up, gets fouled, and knocks down the shot. That's going to be number 3, Bryce Beamer, his first personal foul, the team's third. And we'll see Dollar on the line. Dollar, a 66% free throw shooter, knocks that one down, cuts the Patriot lead to 4, and then they apply some full court pressure. Patriots get through it. Pierce gets inside, a huge height advantage, and finishes easily. And Bobcats quickly back down the floor. Roger gets it over to Ashley. Ashley with a nice move down that left baseline, and he scores. Rollins gets it back over to Sincere, who Alex Cox opened for 3, decided to let the offense reset itself. 18 on the shot clock. Rollins works on Rogers. Cox deep on the right side. Gets it to the elbow. Pierce with the handoff. Rollins drives in strong. High shot off the glass. No good. And then who's there to clean it up? Jonah Pierce. Pierce with his 10th point to lead all scorers. Brown spins inside. Gets it to Dollar, who has to kick it back outside. Brown takes the 3. Too strong. And Pierce comes away with the rebound. And the Patriots push. Cox for 3. Front iron. Beamer gets the board strong. Goes up with a pump fake. Can't get it to go down. Cox in there. But Golson comes away with it. So the Patriots, what a no-look pass by Brown. And a good finish by Sidney Dollar, who's on the ground after he finished. Looks like he might have twisted his knee or ankle. And so we're going to get a stoppage of play. Patriots doing a great job on the interior, but just have had quite a few shots where they could not get the 1 to 2 footer to fall. Sidney Dollar's back up on his feet. He's heading to the bench. They're going to take a look at him, and we're going to see big number 32, Gabe Bryant, checking in. This is his first action of the afternoon. And for the Patriots, we're going to see Doug Alves check in for the Patriots and Silva back in. Cox goes in amongst the trees, gets it rejected back. Brown kicked this out. Golson wide open 3. Can't leave him alone, but he can't get it to go down. And Brown had a point blank opportunity and couldn't quite get it over the rim. Rollins to Beamer. He takes the 3. Good looking shot. Shotsy. And Beamer knocks down a 3. It's going to be a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. A couple of announcements. Don't forget that both Francis Marion's basketball teams will be on the road next week playing at Shawan University on Wednesday night and at Belmont Abbey College on Saturday afternoon. That's a week from today. The next home game for FMU will be on Saturday, February 11th against Emmanuel College at 2 p.m. So both of these road trips and the next home game are going to be very important for the men's and the women's team, because the men are going to be playing a couple of teams that they need to jump over to get higher up in the standings. And then the last time the women lost was here against Belmont Abbey, and they'll have a chance to possibly return the favor in just a couple of days. So the Patriots up by 7. Bobcats have it. Bryant kicks it over to Brown. Brown drives in. Bobcats doing a good job of moving the ball around. Stewart with a 3, no good. Back iron, and Cox comes away with the long rebound. Rollins now brings it up deep on the right wing. Bobcats move to an extended zone. Rollins took the 3, couldn't get it to go down. Bobcats come away with it. Brown with it. Spins at the left elbow. And we're going to see a foul on Rollins once again. Rollins was looking for the jump ball. but 2 officials made that call. And we'll have Brown on the line. That is the second foul on Tion, so we'll see what Coach Zender does with that. And Rollins is going to have a seat. Very important cog in the Patriot machine. 2 fouls is starting to get close to foul trouble here. Dollar back in after that scary takedown. Glad that young man is back on the floor. Patriots up by 5. Alves gets the ball across the timeline. 20 on the shot clock. Cox backs it up, thought about a 3. Under 10 now. He crosses over, gets it to the free throw line, elevates and finishes. So great finish that time by Cox with the shot clock ticking down on him. Golson gets it over to Dollar. Dollar gets it stolen away by Cox, and then Cox and Beamer fight for it. Almost gets taken back away. A lot of body contact. I'm not sure what was.
Bobcats, number 22, Jeremy Golson. Timeout on the floor, media timeout.
So that's going to be a foul on Jeremy Golson that will take us to a media timeout. Patriots will have the ball and that 7-point lead when we come back in just a moment. This is the Patriot Sports Network.
Francis Marion University provided me opportunity in basketball and education. After graduation, I played professionally and started my own business. Today, I'm an assistant admissions director helping the next generation of Patriots. Because an education at Francis Marion opens doors to a world of opportunities.
Dude, fire. Grill master, huh?
Burgers, better with Pepsi.
Back here at the Smith Center, the Patriots are winning the battle of the boards 18-7. But more importantly, in that statistic, the Patriots have 7 offensive rebounds, leading to 6 second chance points, and they're leading by 7. So that offensive rebounding and second chance points opportunities really helping the Patriots build that 7-point lead. Patriots are shooting 10 of 24 from the floor. That's about 42%. 8 of 20 from the floor for Lees-McRae. That's 40%. The Patriots would have a much higher shooting percentage, but they've actually had quite a few point-blank shots that they just haven't gotten to go down. Silva gets it in, and we're going to have a jump ball. Possession arrow is pointing toward the Patriots. Sorry, it was pointing at the Patriots because they got the initial jump ball, so it was Bobcats ball. 7:02 to go in the first half. Beamer knocked the ball out of bounds, so the Bobcats will have it. 24 seconds on the shot clock. Stewart to inbound the ball underneath his own basket. And the pass to Bryant was a little bit low for the big man, skips through his legs and goes out of bounds. Doug Alves working hard against Redmond. Step back and drains the left elbow shot. Stewart gets it to Dollar. Dollar goes into Silva, and we're going to have, it should be a blocking foul, I think. It was pretty good defense by Silva.
Foul for the Patriots, number 34, Nick Silva.
He tried to get over there and get good position and stop the ball. He was just moving just a little bit, but he saved the basket, and he's going to put Sidney Dollar on the line to shoot a pair.
Number 1, Sydney Dollar.
Sidney's a 65% free throw shooter. He can't get the first one to go down. So the Patriots' 9-point lead stands. Rollins is going to check back in at 6:36 to go in the first half. He's got 2 personal fouls. I know Coach Zender was talking to him, and another one went in and out. Unfortunate for Dollar. No points on that trip to the line. I'm sure Rollins has his marching orders to stand clear of any more fouls here in this first half. Beamer goes inside to Pierce. Pierce works on Bryant. He turns around, goes up strong with the right hand. Bryant's going to get called for the foul, and Pierce will go to the line to shoot a pair.
Fouls on the Bobcats, number 32, Gabe Bryant.
So Gabe Bryant picks up his first personal foul. That's the 6th team foul for Lees-McRae. So the Patriots will be shooting free throws on the next foul. And Pierce at the line once again. He's got 10 points to lead all scores, and he rattles the first one home.
Wholesale substitutions for the Bobcats. In for the Patriots, number 5, Farid St. Cyr Jr.
We're going to see number 5, Farid St. Cyr Jr. back in for the Patriots, and a lot of substitutions coming in for Lees-McRae. We're going to see number 4, L.J. Rogers back in, number 2, Tamon Jones, number 14, Williams Onyodi, Nico Ashley, and let's see who was over there, and Jalen Stewart still on the floor for the Bobcats. Rogers. Ashley drives in, gets harassed by Pearson Alves, and drags the pivot foot. Doug's going to go to the bench and get a little bit of breather, and Alex Cox back on the floor for the Patriots. Beamer, Rollins, Cox, Pierce, and St. Cyr Jr. on the floor for the Patriots. Nice screen by Beamer. I think Jones would have really appreciated some help from his teammates to say that screen was coming. Over the top, and Pierce was hoping to get the and one, but he'll get a 1-and-1 opportunity. A nice entry pass by Beamer and a good finish by Jonah that time. Not even hitting the floor, but the foul was called before then.
At the line of the Patriots, number 15, Jonah Pierce for 1-and-1.
Pierce having a really nice half with 5:47 to go. He's got 12 points, 1-and-1, and he knocks down the first one. So the important one's in. And this is an impressive showing by Jonah from the free throw line. Second one's up and in. And he's got a smile on his face. He's happy about that. And that production from the free throw line is fantastic from Pierce. Stewart gets it over to Jones. Rogers takes a three, left side, and he buries it. That was a big basket for the Bobcats, cutting the lead back down to 10. Patriots had obtained their largest lead of the ballgame, 13 points. Rollins is going to sneak down the right side. Beamer, top of the key, looking inside for Pierce again. St. Cyr, skip pass. Rollins has it, gets it inside to Cox. He gets double teamed, ball's knocked out. 6 on the shot clock, and then another pass. Not exactly sure who he was looking at. Maybe, I think he was looking for St. Cyr beyond the arc, and St. Cyr went to go help out and dove inside. And that ball went into the Lees-McRae bench. Turnover goes to the Bobcats. Ashley gets it inside against Jonah. Jonah gets up in the air, but then gets back enough to adjust the shot and gets the rebound. Pierce. Pierce in transition couldn't quite get the ball to go down. Beamer came in strong, trying to pick up the offensive rebound, knocks it out of bounds. Bobcats have possession. Jones back to Rogers. Inside, and Stewart with a strong move. Jonah Pierce had to back off. He was inside the circle, so Stewart got a free lane. A little bit of body contact at the end, but nothing too difficult that he couldn't convert easily. Rollins, 10 feet left side. High arcing shot goes down. Patriots back up by 10. Stewart gets shut down by Cox and St. Cyr. Picks up the high screen. Stewart goes inside once again. Works on Beamer. Beamer can match him strength for strength. The ball's knocked around front rim. Ashley has it. Can't get it to go down. And I think it was Alex Cox that came in and snuck that rebound away. And Cox has it. Tries the three. Shotzi! And Alex Cox knocks down the three in transition. Coach Zender was excited about that. He's now screaming for defense. And a nice dive in by Ashley to get the offensive rebound and put in the missed shot by Onioti. Rollins out to Cox. Cox for three. Too short. Jones comes away with it. Patriots have numbers. And Alex Cox is going to pick up the foul, and a fantastic circus finish by L.J. Rogers will put him on the line in just a moment to see if he can get three the old-fashioned way. So Cox picks up his first personal foul. We'll be back in just a moment. Patriots up by 11. This is the Patriots Sports Network.
This one is for every parent who needs a vacation after getting back from a family vacation. You've compromised enough. Pepsi Zero Sugar.
Where can you find Francis Marion University? Are we at our ever-expanding main campus? Or at the new Freshwater Ecology Center? In our theaters, galleries, and classrooms in downtown Florence? Or with the growing list of partners throughout the state? We're all of those places. And we're with every one of our 26,000 graduates. Francis Marion University. We're everywhere.
Proceeds go to the American Cancer Society.
So the Patriots have built an 11-point lead that it looks like the Bobcats are going to have an opportunity to cut that to 10 as L.J. Rogers made a circus shot and got fouled by Alex Cox. And he has an opportunity to get that free throw, and Bobcats can claw back to 10 points. Bobcats have been doing very well in the paint. They're winning the points in the paint 14-10. Also, they're doing a good job of getting out in transition. The Patriots have been trying to transition as well, but they're losing that battle 14 points to 9. Where the Patriots really are kind of dominating is on the glass, where they have 21-11 rebounds. And the Patriots were sloppy, turned the ball over, and then the Bobcats just returned the favor. St. Cyr Jr. just came back in the ball game. We've got Silva, Rollins, St. Cyr, Pierce, and Cox. Silva, Cox for three, high arcing shot, Shotzi, and Nick Silva just knocks down the three. Patriots up by 11. Inside, Onioti. Patriots didn't do a good job getting back on defense, and Onioti was wide open. He took one dribble and then absolutely flushed it. Rollins. Gets it to Silva. Silva to Kyle. Rollins, baseline three, short. Pierce was fading away. Silva got the lucky bounce after Cox had the rebound knocked away. Went right into Silva's hands. Easy finish. I believe Silva kicked the ball, which saved another Onioti basket because he once again had snuck underneath. And so we have a 30-second timeout by the Bobcats. Well, again, we'll keep it right here. Reminder that season tickets for baseball and softball are now available. Go to www.fmupatriots.com and click on tickets to order your season tickets today. Baseball and softball teams will open on the road next weekend, while FMU tennis fans, the tennis teams, will play in the City of Florence Invitational at the Dr. Eddie Floyd Tennis Center on Friday and Saturday, February 3rd and 4th. Please support FMU athletics by joining the Swamp Fox Club. For more information, visit our website at www.fmupatriots.com or call this phone number, 843-661-1240. Rogers inbounds the ball underneath his own basket. They reset. 20 on the shot clock. And Rogers mishandled the pass from Jones. It slips out of bounds, and turnover goes to the Patriots. Both teams not super sloppy with the ball, but 8 turnovers apiece. 1:34 to go in the first half. Patriots up by 11. St. Cyr gets it to Pierce on the right elbow. He takes a couple of dribbles, spins, goes back outside, wide open for Farid St. Cyr, who knocks down the three-shotsie. And the Patriots are up by 14. Dollar goes to Onioti. And Onioti just turns around, takes the shot over Pierce, and knocks it down. Rollins gets it over the timeline. Cox has it. Cox has it on the left side. He goes baseline, gets it inside, and Jonah Pierce with the flush as Cox has the good look. Golson, who hit 2 early threes, has been a little bit quiet since then. Cox tried to draw the charge, didn't get it. He's going to pick up his second personal foul. And we're going to see a 1-on-1 attempt. Number 50, Thomas McIntosh checks in for the Bobcats. Also, we're going to see Brandon Brown back in. So Dollar on the free throw line, 1-and-1. He front irons the first one, and the Patriots get the rebound. Shot clock is off. Let's see if Rollins slows things down and just waits for the last shot here, up by 14. Silva at the free throw line. Cox on the right wing. St. Cyr on the left wing. Jonah underneath. 4 seconds. Rollins gets it to Cox, who goes up with the right hand. Can't get it to go. And Pierce with the tip couldn't go either. So some pretty good defense got Rollins on the floor. Kind of threw off all the kind of play that we could have had. Unfortunately for that young man, there was no call, but we still generated opportunities to get another basket there at the end. Didn't go down for us, but the Patriots still with a 14-point lead after this first half of play. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll come back with some first half statistics in just a moment. This is the Patriots Sports Network.
Conference Carolinas is where tradition is unmatched and excellence is earned daily in the classroom, during practice, and in high-level competition.
Tigerville has become Titletown.
Our virtues set us apart. We daily work to build champions in body, mind, and soul. It's who we are. This is Conference Carolinas.
Here we are at halftime at the Smith Center, where the Patriots find themselves up by 14 points in the first half. Let's see how we got there. Lees-McRae has 36 points. They got those on 40 of 30 from the floor. That's 47%. They really started to shoot better. Both teams started to shoot quite favorably toward the end of that first half of play. They were 4 of 11 from beyond the arc, 36%, and 4 of 7 from the free throw line. That was 57%. They distributed the ball awfully well. They had 13 assists on those 14 field goals. They did have 9 turnovers, however, but 6 steals. The rebounding was a big edge for the Patriots, so only 11 total rebounds for the Bobcats in that first half, 3 of which were offensive. The leading scorers for the Bobcats were William Onioti with 6 points. Also with 6 points, Jeremy Golson, and L.J. Rogers had 6 points of his own. Now let's take a look at the Patriots' stat line. They got 50 points on 17 of 35 from the floor. That's 49%. They were 7 of 15 from beyond the arc. That's pretty lights out at 48%, and did a great job at the free throw line, 9 of 11, 82%. They had 12 assists on those 17 field goals. They also had 8 turnovers, 4 steals. The leading scorer for the Patriots was Jonah Pierce with 16 points. That made him a monster first half. Bryce Beamer had 8 points. Alex Cox had 8 points, 5 points for Tion Rollins, 6 points for Farid St. Cyr, 5 points for Nick Silva, and 2 points for Doug Alves. So a lot of distribution of scoring there for our Patriots. Patriots doing a good job with points off of turnovers. They had 17 points off of those 9 Bobcat turnovers. Bobcats only had 8 off of the Patriots. In the paint, Bobcats doing a great job once again, 16-14, leading that scoring battle. Patriots dominating second chance points 8-2. Fast breaks 15-9 in favor of the Bobcats. Also bench scoring in favor of the Bobcats as well, 12-7. Again, I think one of the major stat lines in this particular game right now is the rebound disparity. 23-11 is that differential. And if you look at those shooting percentages that are going up, the problem is the Patriots are getting second chance points on the ones that they miss, and the Bobcats are one and done, with the Patriots doing a great job on the board. So we've got 20 more minutes of play to go. Patriots they've got all they can handle with this Bobcat squad, so they really need to stay focused in this second half. We have about 11 more minutes before we get to second half action. We're going to take a little bit of an extended break. I'll be back with about a minute to go, and we will set the table for second half Conference Carolinas Patriots basketball. This is the Patriots Sports Network.
If you had to pause your favorite show because your spouse fell asleep, you've compromised enough. Pepsi Zero Sugar.
Year after year, with unwavering dedication, McLeod Health has stood shoulder to shoulder with families, friends, and neighbors, bringing healthcare expertise and compassion to all the communities we serve. As the region's most trusted healthcare resource, Our physicians are here for you. Our nurses are here for you. The entire McLeod family is here for you. McLeod Health, here for life.
So many flavors of dew. I am thirsty. I must get the dew.
Cut! He's hypnotized again!
Do the dew.
Francis Marion University provided me opportunity in basketball and education. After graduation, I played professionally and started my own business. Today, I'm an assistant admissions director helping the next generation of Patriots. Because an education at Francis Marion opens doors to a world of opportunities.
Honey, it's your turn.
Pizza, better with Pepsi.
You have a great look. Let me just tell you that. I know you don't know me yet, but I want to work with you.
I'll get a picture real quick.
He has no heart, no passion. He looks lost out there. Yeah, thanks, man.
Just once more. And you came and you took control. You touched my very soul. You always show me that loving you is where it's at. You made me so.
Where can you find Francis Marion University? Are we at our ever-expanding main campus? Or at the new freshwater ecology center? In our theaters, galleries, and classrooms in downtown Florence? Or with the growing list of partners throughout the state? We're all of those places. And we're with every one of our 26,000 graduates. Francis Marion University. We're everywhere.
This one is for every parent who needs a vacation after getting back from a family vacation. You've compromised enough. Pepsi Zero Sugar.
In life, we learn so much depends on the choices we make. And when it comes to healthcare, one name stands above all others: McLeod Health. With its team of superb specialists, advanced technologies, and deeply committed professionals, McLeod is here for you. No matter what medical challenge you might face, you can count on McLeod to help you make the most of this blessing we call life.
Dude. Fire. Grill master, huh?
Burgers, better with Pepsi.
Conference Carolinas is where tradition is unmatched and excellence is earned daily in the classroom, during practice, and in high-level competition.
Tigerville has become Titletown.
Our virtues set us apart. We daily work to build champions in body, mind, and soul. It's who we are. This is Conference Carolinas.
Loving you is where it's at. You made me so very happy. I'm so glad you came into my
If you had to pause your favorite show because your spouse fell asleep, you've compromised enough. Pepsi Zero Sugar.
Year after year, with unwavering dedication, McLeod Health has stood shoulder to shoulder with families, friends, and neighbors, bringing healthcare expertise and compassion to all the communities we serve. As the region's most trusted healthcare resource, our physicians are here for you. Our nurses are here for you. The entire McLeod family is here for you. McLeod Health, here for life.
So many flavors of dew. I am thirsty. I must get the dew.
Cut! He's hypnotized again!
Do the dew.
Marion University provided me opportunity in basketball and education. After graduation, I played professionally and started my own business. Today, I'm an assistant admissions director helping the next generation of Patriots. Because an education at Marion opens doors to a world of opportunities.
Honey, it's your turn.
Pizza, better with Pepsi.
You have a great look. Let me just tell you that. I know you don't know me yet, but I want to work with you.
I'll get a picture real quick. He has no heart, no passion. He looks lost out there. Yeah, thanks, man.
Just once more, and you came and you took control. You touched my very soul. You always show me that loving you is where it's at. You made me so.
Where can you find Marion University? Are we at our ever-expanding main campus? Or at the new freshwater ecology center? In our theaters, galleries, and classrooms in downtown Florence? Or with the growing list of partners throughout the state? We're all of those places. And we're with every one of our 26,000 graduates. Marion University. We're everywhere.
Here we are back at the Smith Center where Alex Cox will be inbounding the ball right in front of our table, and the Patriots have possession and a 14-point lead. Second half action underway. Beamer with a backdoor cut to Sincere, who dishes it off to Pierce. Nice passing by the Patriots, and then Bryant was not going to have an easy basket by Jonah, and he gets called for the foul, stops. They're actually going to call Dollar coming in from somewhere on that foul. I thought it was the big man, number 32, Gabe Bryant, who got the foul, but it will be Sidney Dollar picking up his first personal foul, obviously this early, team's first. And Jonah Pierce with another free throw knockdown. Once again, at a huge first half with 16 points. Now he's got 17. He leads all scorers by a fairly significant margin. And he buries the second free throw. Bryant kicks it over to Onioti. Onioti takes the shot, bounces around, no good. Gabe Bryant comes away with a rebound, and Jones for three knocks it down. So the second chance opportunity by the Bobcats pays off to the tune of 3 points. Golson works on St. Cyr. Rollins, three. Off the back iron, no good. Rebounds by Jones. Cox almost had it. Jones just snuck in. Jones for three, and he buries another one. Deep three with Cox right in his face, and so the Patriots' 14-point lead has been cut down to 10. Just over a minute gone in this second half. Back-to-back three-pointers by the Bobcats. They tried to go over the top, and the Bobcats with Bryant and Dollar shut down Jonah Pierce. The ball gets knocked out of bounds. I thought it was going to be off of Jonah, but they said it went off of one of the Bobcats, and the Patriots maintain possession. Only 13 on the shot clock, however. They get it inside, and a quick shot by Farid can't go down. Another interior shot missed by the Patriots this evening. Dollar back to Jones. Between the circles, gets the high screen from Onioti, who dives in. He works on Pierce, gets it to baseline, can't get it to go down. Beamer tapped it to Pierce for the rebound, and the Patriots come back the other way. Pierce to the free throw line. He spins, goes up with one hand. Lovely move. Thought he had stopped at the free throw line, made a spin move, and another great finish. Steal by Cox. He pushes the ball in, kicks it outside for St. Cyr for three. Shotsy! And he knocks it down. Patriots now up by 15. Jones. We're going to have some folks getting tangled up. Looks like Farid St. Cyr Jr. is going to get called for the foul as he was holding Golson as he was trying to rub off a screen and get to an open area. That's only the first team foul. High screen by Bryant. Jones goes back to Bryant. He gets inside and finishes. I thought there might have been a travel in there, but he maintained the foot and high off the glass as Gabe Bryant came over to swat that away. Tion had to adjust his shot, and he gets it over the top of the big man, and it kisses off the glass. Onioti working on Beamer, and we're going to have a foul on the floor on Beamer. That's a really good matchup. Two strong young men battling it down there. Bryce Beamer and Williams Onioti. Golson back inside to Bryant, who works on Pierce. Goes up strong with the right hand, too strong off the back iron. Cox comes away with a rebound. I was talking to one of the sports information folks at halftime talking about how Jonah Pierce does a great job on the glass, but also Alex Cox, who's got very good ups. is a sneaky rebounder for being a guard. He will get the long rebound from time to time, but he will also go inside and pick up rebounds amongst the trees. Another three-pointer, that time by Jones, cuts that lead down to 12 points. Bobcats coming out hot from beyond the arc, and Sincere goes up strong. There was a huge amount of pounding on the backboard that really adjusted that shot. I believe that should have been goaltending with the amount of pressure he put on the backboard. It was rocking as that ball was on the rim. Patriots don't get the benefit of that call. And another three-pointer, this time by Brandon Brown. And Patriots lead is cut down to 9. So that was a 5-point swing right there. And that's really got head coach Zender just fired up over there on the bench. And Shotzi! Bryce Beamer with a big answer by the Patriots. Nice spin inside by Stewart. Had to go back outside. Brown has it to Jones. Jones deep three, and he gets the three and the foul. And he is unconscious right now from beyond the arc. Fred St. Cyr Jr. gets picked for the foul. So the Patriots' lead has been cut down to 9, and it could get sharpened down to 8 in just a moment when we come back from this break. This is the Patriots Sports Network.
Year after year, with unwavering dedication, McLeod Health has stood shoulder to shoulder with families, friends, and neighbors, bringing healthcare expertise and compassion to all the communities we serve. As the region's most trusted healthcare resource, our physicians are here for you. Our nurses are here for you. The entire McLeod family is here for you. McLeod Health, here for life.
If you had to pause your favorite show because your spouse fell asleep, you've compromised enough. Pepsi Zero Sugar.
And back here at the Smith Center, the official did go over to head coach Zender and apologize, said, yes, that was my bad, I missed that call. And so those things happen, and officials are not perfect, and I don't believe in makeup calls. So if there's a bad call, that's just a bad call, and you move on. And I give them a lot of credit for taking ownership of that, and hopefully the Patriots can move on from it as well. I know Coach Zender has. What the Patriots need to do is they need to figure out a way to contain that young man, Timon Jones, because he has just gone out of his mind here in the second half. He's got 16 points now, and he's just been dropping balls from beyond the arc since the opening gun of this second half. Rollins pump fake got Onioti up in the air, and Onioti came down on Rollins' neck. And I think Zender's jockeying for a foul on the shot. I'm not sure he's going to get that. It was a very nice pump fake. There was no way he was going to get that ball out of his hand with Onioti on top of him. And Beamer with a three. He's hit 2 3-pointers in the last couple of possessions that have really been critical to answer this Bobcat offense. It's just been scintillating here in the second half. Onioti works inside, spins and goes up strong and finishes over Pierce. Good defense by Pierce, but a strong, strong move by Williams there. 65-56 our score, just under 15 minutes left in this ball game. It has become a dogfight here in the Smith Center. Really fun to watch. Cox gets stopped by Jones. Beamer, he wants a three on the other side, and it skips over the rim. Shotzi, he knocks it down. And Beamer with his third three-pointer in the second half. They go outside and behind the play, Jones looks like he's going to get called for a foul. That's going to be his third personal foul. It was way behind the play, and I didn't quite see what went on. But he's going to pick up his third personal foul in the way that young man's been playing. That's a huge foul that had zero impact on the game. But I just caught the tail end. The official was adamant about it, and Farid St. Cyr was excited about the call as well. So turnover goes to the Patriots, and Rollins works on Jones. Jonah gets it inside, and there's some hacking going on. I believe they're going to call this one on the shot this time. It'll be on number 4, L.J. Rogers, his second personal foul. Now that's the team's fourth. 14-13 to go in the ball game. Patriots back up by 12, and Jonah has an opportunity from the line. I'm not sure what his career game is, but I know he's creeping up on it with 21 points now in this ball game. The officials having a little bit of a discussion with some of the players. It's getting a little bit chippy out there, I believe. And Jonah, he airballed the free throw, and he put his hand up to his mouth. And they get a little giggle out of that on the stands, the benches, everybody. And Jonah himself. Jones working on Sincere. Gets it into the paint, kicks it outside. Three-pointer by Rogers. No good, in and out. And Cox comes away with it. And it looks like Stewart was able to knock it off of Alex on his way out of bounds. And so it's going to stay with the Bobcats. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Onioti with the turnaround, and he's hit that shot a couple of times here in this half alone. And he knocks that one down, cutting the lead to 11 points. Cox. And we're going to have a reach-in on number 3, Brandon Brown. That's his first personal foul. The team's fifth, so the fouls are starting to creep up a little bit on Lees-McRae. Patriots still only have 3 team fouls with 13:35 to go. They get it out to Silva. Rollins for 3, left side. Shotzi, he buries it. And Tion Rollins knocks down the 3. 72-58 our score. Stewart works inside, kicks it out to Jones. Jones inside to Onioti, who goes up strong and finishes even fighting through the double team. So Jones and Onioti really doing a good job of keeping Lees-McRae in this ball game, coming up with big basket after big basket. Fred Sincere goes down, goes up, and can't get it to go, and the reverse by Pierce won't go down. And Rogers comes away with it, gets it to Jones. That's going to be an offensive foul as Silva locked up right outside the circle and was drilled by Jalen Stewart, who's going to pick up his second personal foul. That's going to take the team fouls to 6. So the Patriots are going to be shooting free throws the rest of the way. Doug Alves checks in for the Patriots. We're also going to see Beamer back on the floor. So that goes along with Silva and Rollins. And a touch foul by number 2, and that is critical because that is his 4th personal foul. We're going to see Alves shoot a pair of free throws, And what's going to happen with Jones with 12:45 to go in the ball games, and he just picked up his 4th personal foul. So Doug All, he's a 61% free throw shooter. He's got a 1-and-1 opportunity from 86 feet away from the basket, and he rattles the first one in. Another unnecessary foul that turns into points for the Patriots. Patriots up by 13. Second free throw's up. He splashes that one through the net. And Barton quickly down the other end. 3-point opportunity, no good. Cox comes away with it. He pushes it up the floor. Gets it over to Rollins, and the Patriots with 25 on the shot clock slow things down, reset the offense. Doug has it deep on the right wing. Goes inside, and we're going to have a push foul from behind by Nico Ashley, I'm sorry. And that's going to put Rollins on the line. And he's an 87% free throw shooter. Still 1-and-1, only 8 team fouls for Lees-McRae. So these first free throws every time for the next couple of times are important. And Tion gets it to go in. $15-point lead now by the Patriots. 12:23 to go in the ball game. And Rollins just picks up his 12th point of the ball game. 2 for 2. Another steal inside by Silva. He gets it to Alves, who behind the back. Silva for 3, left side, off the back iron, no good. And Cox almost had the rebound, got it tipped away. And then a great finish by Brandon Brown, high off the glass, streaking into the lane. A lot of speed by a lot of players on that, and he knocked it down. Great shot. Silva almost gave the ball up. Now Cox has it. He goes up strong with the right hand and gets some body separation from Sidney Dollar and just pushes the ball off the square into the basket. Skip pass over to Rogers. Brown gets it inside, and Ashley, working on Beamer, is going to go to the line. So that foul on Beamer is going to put Ashley on the line when we come back from this media timeout. 11:25 to go in the ball game. Patriots up by 16. This is the Patriots Sports Network.
Hypnotized again.
Do the do.
Back here at the Smith Center, Patriots pushed their lead up to 16 points. But Nico Ashley has an opportunity to cut in that from the free throw line. He's got 2 fouls. That's going to be Beamer's 3rd personal foul, which is important. Beamer actually in that middle part of the, well, we'll just say the between the first quarter and the second quarter of this particular half, he really did a monster job of keeping the Patriots this double-digit lead by knocking down 3 3-pointers. Now he has 17 points in this ball game. Ashley takes the first one and can't get it to go down. So those 3 fouls on Beamer might loom important. Ashley has another opportunity, and he knocks that one down. Cuts the Patriots lead to 15. Series full court pressure this time. Patriots easily beat it. Cox has it, and then gets by the defender, L.J. Rogers, easily. No one came to stop him. There was only one other player. It might have been Onioti. I can't remember who was down there, but once he slipped his defender, there was nobody who could get there and stop the easy layup. Onioti from the free throw line. Front irons it no good, but they get the offensive board. Stewart kicks it back outside. Brown elevates from the free throw line and knocks down the kick-up jumper. In for the Patriots, number 22, Darius Jones. It's his first action. We're going to have a foul on the interior. That's going to be on number 14, Matthews Onioti. That's going to be his third personal foul. He's been a huge factor for the Bobcats here in the second half as well. So Beamer and Onioti, who've been playing one another heads up a great deal in this half, both now have 3 personal fouls. And guess who's going to the line? It would be Jonah Pierce. His first free throw's up. It rattles around no good. But that's the 9th team foul on the Bobcats. So for 10.5 minutes, another steal for the Patriots. Quick hands. Jones gets it across. And Alves resets. Nick, deep on the right wing, looks inside. Gets it to Alves, who turns around from the free throw line, can't get it to go. Silva gets the rebound, but they're going to call him with a push in the back on Ashley. Patriots will be in the double bonus on every foul now, so there won't be 1 and 1. Patriots still have a couple of fouls to give before they get into, and a couple of missed point-blank shots, and Lees-McRae gets the rebounds. Again, they get an offensive rebound, and we have a foul on the interior. It looks like one of the Bobcats knocked down Silva. So Onioti picks up his 4th personal foul. That's a big foul now. And we're going to see Nick Silva go to the line to shoot a pair, because that's the 10th team foul now on the Bobcats. Silva only shooting 54% from the free throw line this season. He's got a good looking stroke. It just doesn't like to find the bottom of the net on those free throws.
Substitution for the Bobcats, number 2, Timon Jones, and 22, Jeremy Gold.
So Timon Jones is going to come back in. He lit it up at the beginning of this half with 3-pointers, was making them from everywhere. We're also going to see number 22, Jeremy Golson, who early in the ball game hit 2 back-to-back threes and has been a little bit quiet from the offensive end since then. Silva knocks down the second of the 2 free throws and extends the Patriot lead to 16. We're going to have another media timeout right now with 9:40 left to go in the ball game. The Bobcats will have possession, down by 16 when we come back in just a moment. This is the Patriots Sports Network.
better with Pepsi.
Welcome back to the Smith Center on the lovely campus of Francis Marion University. We've got a good ball game going here. Patriots 81, Bobcats from Lees-McRae in the Banner Elk area 65. Curiously enough, the women's all-time record before today was 3-2 against the Bobcats, and they won today to make the all-time record 4-2. And a step back free throw by Brown goes down. And the Patriots men right now they lead the series 3-2, and they're hoping to take it to 4-2 if they can hold on over the next 9 minutes. And there was a little bit of an alley-oop attempt there, and St. Cyr just could not connect with Pierce on that one. Jones gets the ball knocked away, and we're going to have a foul, and they're going to call it on Alves. I thought he was the one who did the stealing, and it was Jones the one who reacted to it. Interesting call. But it will stay with the Bobcats, and Jones has it. Brown, deep three on the right wing, off the back iron, and the Patriots could not find a way to get that very long rebound. And another three-point attempt on the left side, and this one is knocked down by Brandon Brown. So second chance opportunities starting to sneak up on the Patriots in this second half as well. They did a wonderful job of dominating the boards in the first half, not seeing the same amount in this second. Jones gets caught in the corner, gets it out to Doug, who gets it to St. Cyr, who takes the three-pointer, front iron, no good. Golson gets the rebound, and they push it up to Jones. Jones skips it over to Rogers, can't get it to go down, and Jonah gets the rebound. Almost knocked away by Golson, but the Patriots maintain possession. And an 11-point lead with just under 8 to go in this ball game. Alves almost turned the ball over. That's going to get some of the starters back in the ball game for both squads. First of all, we're going to see Beamer and Rollins in for the Patriots after we take a break here for this media timeout. Patriots have an 11-point lead and the ball when we come back in this good ball game here at the Smith Center. This is the Patriots Sports Network.
Francis Marion University provided me opportunity in basketball and education. After graduation, I played professionally and started my own business. Today, I'm an assistant admissions director, helping the next generation of Patriots. Because an education at Francis Marion opens doors to a world of opportunities.
Dude. Fire. Grill master, huh?
Burgers, better with Pepsi.
Back here at the Smith Center. Patriots have had as much as a 16-point lead. It's down to 11 now. They do have possession, but Lees-McRae just keeps on hanging in there. They're scrapping on every offensive possession. When they miss shots, they seem to find a way to get extra opportunities. On the last possession, unfortunately, Jonah Pierce got up and controlled the defensive glass. Rollins has it. Beamer, three on the left side. That one's going to be short. And there was a few Bobcats all converged on it. It was four of them, and they kind of hampered each other's ability to get that rebound, and it goes out of bounds. Patriots will maintain possession. 20 on the shot clock. So Beamer once again has it. He drives down the lane, kicks it out. Rollins has it. St. Cyr for three. In and out, no good. Beamer has it. Can't get it to go down from point blank, and another shot in the paint won't go down for the Patriots. Nice look inside. And Pierce got up for the rebound. Another shot inside, point blank, that doesn't go down. These rims have not been generous to these young men this afternoon on both sides of the ball. But Pierce was fouled on the rebound, and he'll go to the line. He'll shoot a pair with 7:23 to go in this ball game.
Number 15, Jonah Pierce.
It sounds weird to say this, but it feels like the Patriots are nursing an 11-point lead. And Jonah Pierce makes it 12, and he now has his 22nd point of the evening. This game feels much, much closer than a 12-point spread. In and out, no good by Pierce. And so that lead remains 12. And Brown dropped his shoulder, ducked inside, and picks up the foul on Rollins. Rollins gets his third personal foul, and that puts the Bobcats in the bonus. So 1 and 1. And Brown knocks it down. Didn't look like anybody except Dollar knew that that was a 1 and 1 and not a shooting foul. Both were made, so the Patriot lead is 10. 7 minutes to go in the ball game. Beamer gets tied up, gets it to Rollins, though. They kick outside. Sincere wide open for three, left side, short, can't get it to go. Beamer fought Dollar for it, and Dollar comes away with it. And Ashley with a great finish after an over-the-top pass. And for the first time in many, many minutes of gameplay, the lead is single digits, 8 points. Rollins for three straight away, no good. It bounces out, and Lees-McRae has it. Ashley works on Jonah, and he gets it to go down. So the Patriots have seen their 16-point lead evaporate down to 6 points with just over 6 minutes to go. Patriots need a good look at the basket. Cox drives in, kicks it back outside. 9 on the shot clock. Jonah Pierce goes inside, gets the ball knocked away, and then comes in, gets his own rebound once again, and cannot get it to go down. The Patriots had some good opportunities. Rollins knocks the ball out of bounds. And so with 5:48 to go, everybody in this arena just got unbelievably nervous as Lees-McRae has cut this lead down to 6 points, and they can do even more damage right now. Bogan kicks it outside, and Golson loses it, and the turnover goes to the Patriots. Patriots seem a little bit tentative right now. They need to figure out a way, get it to somebody who wants the ball and wants to get some points on this possession. St. Cyr gets it over to Cox. Cox drives inside, goes strong, and Pierce comes away with the offensive rebound, and he finishes. That was really created by Cox, who did a fantastic job getting in there. He couldn't finish, but Pierce was right there to clean it up. And Beamer almost could have been called. Ashley was on his back. Looked like he was trying to saddle him up and ride him. But a big defensive rebound that time by Beamer. St. Cyr goes inside. Beamer and Pierce were occupying the same space, and they fought each other for the ball. Either one gets it, it's an easy finish. but neither one got it. So the ball gets pushed down the other way. And Farid St. Cyr Jr. commits the foul, and we're going to see Brandon Brown on the line to shoot a pair. He was 2 of 2 just a moment ago from the charity stripe. 8 team fouls now on the Patriots, and Brown knocks down the first one, cutting the lead down to 7. Jalen Stewart, number 0, and number 14, Williams Onioti, check back in for those Lees-McRae Bobcats. And the second free throw is buried. And then Brown comes out, and we're going to see number 2, Tamon Jones, come back in. Right at about 4.5 minutes to go in this ball game. Patriots up by 6. Skip pass over to Rollins. They go inside to Beamer. Beamer with a nice, sweet little baby hook with the right hand, and Beamer extends that lead to 8. Jones working on Alex Cox. Look to pick up the screen. Onioti trying to get some space inside, and so Ashley with the offensive rebound and flush on the miss by Onioti. And so there was a quick timeout by Steve Harden that gets turned into a media timeout. So with 4 minutes and 7 seconds to go in this ball game, the Patriots are up by 6. They have possession. When we come back after this message, you are listening and watching the Patriots Sports Network.
This one is for every parent who needs a vacation after getting back from a family vacation. You've compromised enough. Pepsi Zero Sugar.
Where can you find Francis Marion University? Are we at our ever-expanding main campus? Or at the new Freshwater Ecology Center? In our theaters, galleries, and classrooms in downtown Florence? Or with the growing list of partners throughout the state? We're all of those places. And we're with every one of our 26,000 graduates. Francis Marion University. We're everywhere.
We've got a barn burner here at the Smith Center with just over 4 minutes to go in the ball game. That rebound disparity that we were looking at in the first half of 11 rebounds is now down to 5. So the Patriots have actually been out-rebounded here in the second half fairly dramatically. You've got to credit the hustle and the muscle of Lees-McRae to do that. The Patriots still have that 6-point lead. Cox has it. He drives in, goes up with a soft one hand, couldn't get it to go down, and Golson comes away with it. Stewart gets the pick, and Beamer comes away and could not quite get the handle on it, but good defense by Ashley. I think if Beamer had got a little bit better of a handle on the ball, he could have done whatever he wanted to with it. Ashley came in and poked it out. They're going to call the foul. And Beamer has an opportunity for 2. 84% free throw shooter. He knocks the first one down, pretty as you please.
For the Bobcats, number 1, Sydney Dollar. Number 3,
Brandon Brown and Sidney Dollar check back in for the Bobcats. Patriots with a 7-point lead now. Beamer can make it 8 with this free throw, and he does. Patriots, tight defense. They go inside and can't get it to go down, but the ball is tipped away, and the Patriots find a way to collect that rebound. And you can hear the crowd here, the noise, the energy is pumping up. St. Cyr has it deep on the left wing, top of the key between the circles now to Cox. He makes the move inside, gets it to the elbow, back to Beamer. Beamer backs up, thought about a three. St. Cyr for three, can't get it to go down. Cox couldn't knock it out, and the Bobcats come away with it with 3 minutes to go. Brown tried to get it inside. Beamer kicks it out. And so that will stop the momentum. Golson inbounds the ball. Dollar back to Jones. Jones with a nice move inside. He just extended past Jonah Pierce and was able to get on the glass and finish. Rollins. Cox, 19 on the shot clock. St. Cyr over to Rollins. Rollins for three, left side. Shotzi! He hits the deck. And the three, and the Patriots up by 9. Almost stolen away by Rollins. Brown has it. He takes a sidestep three, and he answers right back. So again, what a great answer that time by the Bobcats after Rollins had just knocked down a huge three that got this crowd really into the ball game, even more than they have been in the last 5 minutes. 7-point lead once again for the Patriots. Cox has it. Works on Brown. Scoop, can't get it to go, and knocked out of bounds by Jonah Pierce. Cox was right there, and the finger roll just would not go down for him. We're going to see 0 Jalen Stewart back in, and Nick Silva is going to come in for the Patriots. So the Patriots with a little bit of a lighter lineup, but Nick Silva is a bigger body. And the Bobcats will inbound the ball in just a moment. Looks like the officials are ready to roll. 1:45 to go. Bobcats have it. Patriots up by 7. Brown deep on the right side. Doesn't go. And I believe they called a foul. I'm not sure. It's either out of bounds. Yes, they're going to call it out of bounds off of Sidney Dollar. And the offense for defense substitution comes in as Jonah Pierce back in, and Silva will go back to the bench. I'm sure we'll see that combination a couple more times. Full court pressure applied by the Bobcats now. Rollins has it. They break on him. They get it over to St. Cyr. The Beamer to Jonah Pierce inside, who goes up and under, and Jonah Pierce with the big basket. Patriots need to turn around. Bobcats are coming quickly. Brown goes inside, and Dollar could not quite get the pass. Rollins getting attacked. Sincere to Cox, and the Patriots come away with it, get across the timeline. Less than a minute to go in this ball game. Patriots have a 9-point lead and possession. So we've got a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. Once again, don't forget that these Francis Marion basketball teams, the women won earlier today, the men are trying really hard to win this one. We'll see in the next 57.5 seconds what actually happens. But both of the teams are going to play at Shawan University on Wednesday night and at Belmont Abbey College on Saturday afternoon. Two big games for both of these squads. Also, the next home game for Francis Marion will be on Saturday, February 11th against Emmanuel College, which is extremely big for the men because the men are trying to jump Emmanuel College in the standings in Conference Carolina. So some really big Conference Carolinas basketball games coming up on the road and at home for both the men and women over the next 2 weeks. All right, here we go. Under a minute to go, Alex Cox will be inbounding the ball. Ashley will defend him. And they get it to Silva, who gets it to Rollins, and there's a lot of body contact. And finally, the Bobcats do commit the foul, trying to send Rollins to the line. And so that's going to be on number 23, Folly Bogan. And Rollins, one of our best free throw shooters, will go to the line at 87%. He'll get 2 shots. Can extend the lead to double digits again with a make of 1 of them. First free throw's up. He buries it. So Patriots up by 10 points now, 94-84. Golson back on the floor for the Bobcats. Rollins back iron the second one. And great defense, picks it away, and a reach in on Golson as Rollins stopped Brown from getting the easy basket. Came in, Brown didn't see him coming, and he just, I've never seen a block that looked like you picked his pocket, but that was a sneaky block that came out on Brown by Rollins. So Nick Silva will go to the line. He'll see if he can't extend the lead with 46.4 seconds to go. First free throw's up. It rattles around and goes in. We're going to see number 23, Folly Bogan, check back in as Brown comes to the bench for Lees-McRae. Silva puts up the second one. Front iron, no good. Rebound, Bogan. Kicks it outside, 3-point shot. Front iron, no good. And Sincere comes away with it. Silva can't corral it. And another, Jones takes the 3-pointer, and Beamer comes away with it and gets fouled by Bogan. And with 30.5 seconds to go and an 11-point lead, we're going to see Beamer on the line to shoot a pair. And Beamer, as well as Rollins, one of our better free throw shooters. 84%. He was 1 of 2. No, he was 2 of 2 from the free throw line on his last trip.
Substitution for the Bobcats, number 21,
Nico Ashley checks back in for the Bobcats, and we're to see number 31, Adonis Cole, back in for the Patriots. Haven't seen him since the first half. And the second free throw is money for Beamer. And so Beamer slid for about 15 feet trying to get that loose ball. So number 4, L.J. Rogers, coming down the floor quickly, ran into Cole. Ball came away, but Cole was called for the foul. And Beamer, about 39 minutes and 30 seconds into the ball game, has a lather up, and so when he slid on the floor, that was quite a lot of. And our squeegee technician just got the crowd jacked up. So L.J. Rogers will shoot a 1-and-1 here. And he back irons it, but Bogan goes over the top of Beamer, and Ashley once again goes baseline. He gets called on the body. Cox does. And so Cox picks up his third foul and is going to put Nico Ashley on the line. He'll shoot a pair. And he knocks down the first one. 97-85 is our score. We're going to see Alves back in. We're going to see number 13, Asante Turner. And number 35, Austin Harrell. Also number 22, Darius Jones. So a lot of substitutions coming in for the Patriots with 21.4 seconds to go. Ashley on the line. He's got one more free throw attempt. He puts it up and he rolls it in. 97-86. Alves has it. Gets it over to Jones, who they steal it away. Golson for three, and he buries it. So Golson knocks down the three. It's an 8-point lead. And there's a 30-second timeout called by Barton College. Barton said, guess what? We're not going to stop playing just because you put your substitutes in. We'll see if Coach Zender sticks with his substitutes or puts a couple of the senior leaders on the floor. See what happens. Patriots up by 8. 13.6 seconds to go. Full court pressure going to be applied by the Patriots. By the Bobcats. And Patriots had to call a timeout as Austin Harrell couldn't find anybody to get it into. So that's going to take us to a full timeout. We'll take a small little break and come back and hopefully finish this ball game out. 13.6 seconds to go. Patriots up by 8. This is the Patriots Sports Network.
Year after year, with unwavering dedication, McLeod Health has stood shoulder to shoulder with families, friends, and neighbors, bringing healthcare expertise and compassion to all the communities we serve. As the region's most trusted healthcare resource, our physicians are here for you. Our nurses are here for you. The entire McLeod family is here for you. McLeod Health, here for life.
If you had to pause your favorite show because your spouse fell asleep, you've compromised enough.
Sante Samuel to so we have a foul called on Ashley, and that's going to put one of the Patriots on the line. That's Nico Ashley's third foul. He was trying to run through a screen by Doug. And so Alls will go to the line. He'll shoot a pair. First free throw's up and good. The Patriots still can't get any time off the clock. Still 13.6 to go in this ball game. And second free throw's up and splash. Bogan gets it over. Three-point opportunity, no good. And so Nico Ashley flushes it. And Lees-McRae calls a timeout. It's 99-91. We shall see what happens here, but let me remind everybody that you can keep up with all Patriots sports action online at www.fmupatriots.com and through social media at FMU Sports. That is the @ symbol, FMU Sports. On social media posts, FMU fans are encouraged to use the hashtag Swamp'em and GoPatsGo. Support the FMU athletics by joining the Swamp Fox Club. For more information, visit our website at www.fmupatriots.com or call the phone number 843-661-1240. So we have 7.6 seconds left on the clock here. And Asante has the ball. He gets fouled.
Out on the Bobcats, number 4, L.J. Rogers.
Though L.J. Rogers picks up his third personal foul, I think it's kind of a moot point here, but it's 5.7 seconds. And Asante Turner gets a chance to get into the scorebook this evening. He'll have 2 opportunities to drop a point in. First one's up, and he knocks it down. So the Patriots hit triple digits on the evening. And if I am correct, this is only the second time this year that they have put up 100 points. And the first time they put up 100 points was at Lees-McRae when they put up 113 points.
Number 4, L.J. Rogers.
So L.J. Rogers knocks down a 3. And the game is over. 101-94 is the score. Roughly the same margin of victory back at Lees-McRae when it was 113-105. And so the Patriots pick up a big, big victory. Lees-McRae is going to fall to 8-13 overall. That's going to move them to 4-9 in Conference Carolina. Francis Marion is going to go to 12-7 and move to 9-4 in Conference Carolina. So they have kept their position. They're 9-4. Now they're a half a game behind Belmont, Abbey, Emmanuel, and Barton in a 3-way tie for second. So we'll see what happens with some of those teams this afternoon and see if we actually move up on some. If any one of those 3 teams lose a ball game, we also are going to be playing Belmont, Abbey, and Emmanuel in the next couple of weeks. So the Patriots actually do have a little bit of control over what's going to be going on. Let me go ahead and look at our end game statistics. Lees-McRae, I've got somebody here. I got Fred St. Cyr, and I got Jonah Pierce over here saying hello to me. Jonah with a big game today, leading scorer to lead all scores. But let's go ahead and take a look at those scores once again. Lees-McRae had 94 points. They got those on 35 of 72 from the floor. That's 49%. That's shooting some great percentages there. From beyond the arc, they were 12 of 28, 43%, and 12 of 17, 71% from the charity stripe. They had 26 assists on those 35 field goals. They also had 6 turnovers and 10 steals. Leading the way was Brandon Brown with 20 points. Right behind him was Jones with 18. Ashley ended up with 15. Quite a few of those coming right at the end. And then Williams Onioti had 12 points of his own. Ended up also with 37 rebounds, which was a monster second half of rebounding for the Bobcats. They only had 11 in the first half. So let's now take a look at Francis Marion. They got 101 points. They got that on 30 of 68 from the floor. That's 44%. They were 13 of 30 from beyond the arc, 43%, and 28 of 36, knocking down some free throws at a clip of 78%. They got 22 assists on those 30 field goals. They did have 13 turnovers there in their own right and 8 steals. They had 41 rebounds, getting handily out-rebounded in the second half, but still winning the overall rebounding battle 41-37. Leading the way was Jonah Pierce with 26 points. Bryce Beamer right behind him with 23. both of those men were just critical in keeping that lead most of the game for the Patriots. Tion Rolland, another big, solid game with 16 points. Alex Cox with 12, 9 for St. Cyr, 7 for Nick Silva, 6 for Alves, and 2 for Turner right there at the end. Nice to see him get on the floor and get a couple of points. So the Patriots with another big win to send them to 9-4 in the conference, and right behind a three-way tie, a half a game behind a three-way tie for second in Conference Carolina. Let me quickly just talk about our sponsors and thank those. We'd like to thank Adidas, Circle Park Behavioral Health Services, McLeod Regional Medical Center, Ken Jackson and Remax Professionals, Pepsi, McDonald's, Raines Hospitality, including Fairfield Inn, Courtyard by Marriott Comfort Inn, and Hyatt Place. King Cadillac Buick GMC, McLeod Sports Medicine, Chick-fil-A, Quincy Steakhouse, Little Caesars, La Quinta Inn and Suites, KFC, Arby's, Waffle House, Sparrow and Kennedy Tractor Supply, McCall Supply Incorporated, Western Sizzlin Steakhouse, State Credit Union, and Zaxby's. So 2 big wins for the Patriot programs this afternoon and evening. The women win, extending their winning streak to 11 games, and the men win, taking them to 9-4 in Conference Carolina. So big wins. Remember, we go on the road next week, next Wednesday and Saturday, on the road at Shawan and Belmont Abbey. Back here on February 11th for that matchup with Emmanuel, and that will be 2 o'clock women's start, 4 o'clock or sometime thereabout men's start. So for the entire